The MSR Xplorer Suit is one of the best suits for the American Dad Bod. Look at me. But it has a fatal flaw. This collar is stiff as crap and it's ginormous. But let's unpack what makes this one of the best adventure suits in the adventure suit space today. I want to start off by talking about some of the cons about this suit. As mentioned, if having a comfortable collar is important for you, you want to skip this suit altogether. I found this collar to be stiff and it's quite larger than the collar on some of the other suits that I wear. So I'm afraid that if I get caught in the rain, that I'm gonna have some leakage right around this suit because the space is so big. So the only solution that I can come up with is to wear something in between my neck and the collar to provide more comfort. And also, I'm gonna have to wear a storm collar, even though the suit is fully waterproof and breathable. Another con is that this suit is heavy. Now, maybe some of that is because this suit hasn't been broken in yet. I really haven't had it for that long, but immediately when I put it on, I could tell the difference in the weight between this suit and some of the other textile suits that I own. Let's talk about the pros. I promise you, there are many more things that I like about this suit than I dislike about it. Hence, why I spent my hard-earned money on it. I think the value proposition for this suit is tremendous. The garment is waterproof and breathable, allowing it to handle a wide range of environmental conditions and temperature ranges. And as I begin touring this beautiful country that we live in, I need a suit that can do just that. I also like the fact that this suit has a ton of storage. As you can see, I've got external pockets, these two. I've also got these hand pockets on the jacket. The jacket also has good ventilation from what I've seen so far. Now, the jury is still out on if this jacket can handle, or excuse me, if I can wear this jacket in 95 to 100-degree temperatures in Mississippi with the humidity that we have. We'll see how good the venting works then. But so far, during this mild winter that we've had up to this point, the ventilation on this jacket has been tremendous. The jacket can also accommodate the prototypical American dad bod. I'm now going on 51, and I found it harder and harder to lose weight out of my midsection, like a lot of us with the diet that we have here in the States. Good old Southern cooking, you gotta love it. And so I needed a suit that was cut in a style to accommodate a larger belly, longer arms, and I guess at an average length torso leg. You know, my inseam's like 32 inches, so I'm typical American male in terms of my height and my inseam. And this suit fits fine. Now you're looking at it, you can see that there's quite a bit of a room in this suit because I intentionally ordered it a size larger than what I would normally do. And that's because I wanted to be able to easily accommodate layers for riding in the wintertime. So for example, I'm going riding today. The temperature is in the low 40s. So I've got my Tourmaster heated gear, heated pants, heated jacket, heated socks on. And I've also got the heated gloves. So I'm going to wear a full heated suit, full heated mid layer. In addition to that, I've got a thermal top. And then I've kind of got like a compression shirt underneath it just to have something comfortable and moisture wicking up against my skin. And I made that mistake with my Pagoda Pro, which by the way, I absolutely love that suit. It's the best winter suit, excuse me, the best summer riding gear that I've ever owned. But this is about the MSR. I didn't want to repeat the mistake of ordering that suit too small to allow me to layer up when I want to ride in the wintertime. And another thing that I like about the suit, I guess I'm going to go back to the storage, is the storage on the back. You see, it has a water bladder pouch on the back, and it also has this lower pocket that's also waterproof that can carry a lot of stuff. So what I find myself doing is putting a wind liner along with stuff like neck gaiters and also balaclavas for my head. So again, when I'm riding in the wintertime, I've got everything that I need to adjust to the differences in temperature or condition. So this, and I guess the final thing that I like about this suit, and this is going back to the suit being comfortable for different body types, and that is because this suit has a lot of adjustability. You know, on the pants, you got an adjuster here, and then you've got these straps on the side that can be latched down to tighten up the pants around the waist. But just to be safe, I also bought a set of suspenders just to help keep the pants from riding down as you're moving around on the bike. Then the same thing with the jacket. It's got these adjusters to where you can adjust. You can tighten the belt up against your the jacket up against your torso. And I absolutely love that feature. Here, you can tighten up the sleeves around your wrist, and the Velcro on this suit is really, really good, really, really heavy duty. And so I'm able to fully tighten this suit up or adjust this suit to my likes, my comfort. And I've been able to put some pretty significant miles on this suit as I've tested it and continue to break it in. Well, this isn't intended to be a 30-minute video. It's intended to be quick and to the point. And I hope you guys will seriously consider purchasing this suit. I ordered it off Amazon, but through Rocky Mountain ATV. I've always had good customer service through them. I've been doing business with them for years. I'm not an affiliate, I'm not sponsored by them in any capacity. I just believe in telling the truth. When I get good service, I will always reward people or reward that business with favorable comments. I'll tell the truth. But at any rate, Deep South Moto out. Thank you guys for stopping by. And if you would kindly consider liking and subscribing, but also leave me a comment about some of your favorite adventure suits, or if you own the MSR Xplorer suit and you have some advice from others, share your comments on what your experience has been like with this suit. Thanks again.
Bonus footage from later that evening.
I should not have made this trip today. I mean, now it's warmed up to 38 degrees, but it was 35 degrees just 20 miles back. And I tell you, I should not have rode today in these temperatures, but I purposely set out to find the limits of my gear, and I think I found it today. I wore my MSR Xplorer suit down to Natchez, Mississippi to go and tour the Emerald Mounds with a buddy. And I was fine as long as it was 40 degrees. But my God, when it got down to 35 degrees, that was pretty rough. I should not have ridden in these temperatures. I've never been as glad as I am today to be home and getting off this bike. It was fun, but that last stretch was brutal. So what I learned today is that This suit, I believe, is fine in temperatures north of 40 degrees. When it gets below 40 degrees, you definitely got to add some more layers to keep this suit comfortable. Or maybe it wasn't the suit, to be frank with you. I may be wrong about that. Because if I think about it, it wasn't my chest or my legs, especially with the heated gear. Those things didn't get cold. No, it was my hands and it was my face. Yeah, that's what the issues were. But that's a dangerous situation, because when your face gets cold, what I just learned tonight, your awareness dips. So I don't know if I will purposely ride many more times in my life in temperatures this cold. Because when you factor in the wind chill and the ambient temperature was 35 degrees, man, I was riding in 20-degree weather and I felt every bit of it. So just wanted to share that. MSR suit with heated gear with layers, in my opinion, I think it's good down to 40 degrees. And make sure that you've got some extra liners. Make sure you've got thick balaclavas for your head, because you don't want your extremities to get cold way out on that road. Deep South Moto out. Y'all be safe. Be blessed.